This afternoon and from this morning, we have been climbing out of the deep freeze. It's a blast of wind, though, that's helping to warm us up out of the south, and that creates its own problems, and that's the blowing snow we've been contending with throughout the morning, and that continues on now into the afternoon. Here's another view from a DOT cam around the valley, this one in the FM area near Dilworth. You can see I-94, and there's some drifting onto the road surface on that eastbound lane because we've got wind coming in out of the south, so those eastbound lanes are going to get hit a little bit more by those drifts than the westbound ones on those road surfaces. So same thing over along Highway 10 and on Highway 2. All of those east-west roads are going to have some issues here. Our temperatures are into the teens right now, above zero. It's nice to say that. We're at 14 degrees in Fargo and Grand Forks. And look out west. We've got our first 30-degree temperature in Jamestown. So it's really warming up in the western part of our viewing area. Over to the east, climbing as well. Wadena was well below zero this morning. Now we're at 9 above. So everybody's watching these temperatures climb. But we have to factor into the wind into the how it feels to be out there. And we still have some wind chills that are below zero. Feels like 1 below right now in Fargo and 3 below in Grand Forks. Again, still better than this morning, but it is still a little bit chilly. You'll still want to bundle up here today. And just be ready for conditions that will be changing because we've had some strong wind in the morning. There are some areas where we're getting a little bit of a break right now, and that is in Fargo and Grand Forks. We don't have any gusts at the moment, but we will see that change as the day goes along. Over to the east, still getting that south or southwesterly wind, seeing some gusts into the low 30s in Roseau and Thief River Falls. Check out Sisseton. 52 miles per hour are gusts there, so that's a big one. And then in Langdon, notice Langdon, Devils Lake, Jamestown, the wind has started turning westerly. So we're going to start to see some changes in our wind direction here throughout the rest of the valley. We've got a gust to 39 right now in Langdon. We're going to be watching for some changes not only in wind direction, but seeing that wind pick up again like it's doing there. And our visibility in Langdon is less than a mile right now. We're at 1.25 miles in Gwinner. Over to the east, Hallock, Thief River Falls, under 2 miles, but this is a big improvement from earlier this morning where we were under a mile before. So still seeing some lowered visibility, but again, it's slightly improved from this morning. So here's a look at the latest radar and satellite picture. You can see anywhere where we've got movement here in the what looks like clouds, those are your clouds, but where it's not moving, that's the snowpack on our visible satellite map. And we're seeing, of course, a lot of that still in the valley here, and we're adding more to it coming up for this afternoon and evening. Not a heavy amount of snow, but as that cold front moves through, it's going to continue to dip its way south into the northern part of the valley first, and then extend a little bit farther south and east as it sweeps through. And we could add a little bit of a light coating of snow associated with this. The big problem with that is the wind combined with the falling snow. And then, of course, on top of that, we've got blowing snow from snow that's already on the ground. One inhibiting factor would be the temperatures. We're seeing those climbing closer to the freezing mark, and that would mean that snow would be a little bit more difficult to loft into the air here. So that would be a good thing if we can hold off on at least the ground snow getting picked up, because here comes the scattered snow showers into this afternoon. Temperatures again nice and warm, 20s to low 30s. And then this evening for that evening drive, we have to watch out for some scattered areas of snow. Best bet, Northern Valley and over to the east. But you can see this line in this particular model run does extend down into southeastern North Dakota. Might be a short shot of snow moving through, but you could be driving, just happen to be on the road at that time. So again, the wind starting to turn northwesterly. We'll see those gusts back into the 30s again for this evening. Perhaps not as strong as this morning, but still enough to cause issues on the roadways. And that continues into tomorrow morning. Though temperatures tomorrow morning starting off not too bad, we'll still have a little bit of wind we'll have to watch out for that morning drive. Quick look at our wind gusts. Notice how they go back up heading into this evening for Fargo. And that's with that cold front moving through. So we're not quite done with this just yet. Once it clears, though, you know, it's going to be a little colder on Thursday and into early Friday, but our daytime highs really starting to get back into more comfortable numbers, teens and 20s for Saturday and Sunday. And no big storm systems affecting us either this weekend, which will be nice.
And it looks like a beautiful weekend to get outside.
Yes, yes. You know, we're not dealing with the intense wind or Arctic air. You know, you can actually get out and enjoy that winter wonderland that's out there.
Put on those snowshoes.
There you go.
Just go out for a walk. All right. Thanks.